delay here, but welcome to the call. We'll get started. For those who don't know me, my name is Randy Webb, and me and my wife Wanda, we've been full-time entrepreneurs now for the past 7.5 years. It's been an absolute blessing for us, and I'm so grateful. 7.5 years and going. Before this company that you're about to see right now, I was a C-130 pilot in the Air Force. I was a tactical airlift aircraft commander where I've deployed multiple times to Afghanistan, Iraq. My wife, at the same time, she was a full-time nurse working with paraplegics. So just like everybody else, we started, working, okay? Exchanging our time for money, and that's what we knew. And we were fortunate enough that we came across some books, financial books that allowed us, to basically, sorry, folks, I'm getting messages here. It looks like I got live kicks on here. So on my page, if you're hearing this, just go ahead and share my feed. Wherever you're seeing this from, you can share my feed. But so we got involved in entrepreneurship because we read some financial books, that taught us what rich people do with their kids versus what middle class people did with theirs. And listen, I come from humble beginnings, born and raised in Compton, California. I didn't come from money. And now today I can tell you, because of what I've learned over time, and now this company is just a game changer for this skill that we're going to talk about right now, is a game changers. Over the past 7.5 years in this industry, me and my wife, we've become debt free, meaning we don't owe not one creditor, not one debtor. I got credit cards, but there's zero balance on them all, and we don't accumulate any balances on them. Okay. We've owned well over 12 real estate properties. We've paid off our properties. We've actually flipped a lot of those as well too. So we've created a lot of wealth from holding on to asset accumulation. I'm gonna talk about a real game of Monopoly. And now today, we know how to trade in the financial market. Okay, we know how to look at the stock market. We know how to look into the Forex market. So I get to cut my own checks. And one thing I've learned to respect, that today, if you don't know how to cut your own check, that means if someone has to cut a check for you, then you have really no control in your life. So I wonder if I could teach you a skill today. Okay, and I'm gonna show you in real time. Okay, after this, we're gonna actually trade together, which all I'm saying is we're gonna make money together as a wealth community. And so we learned, and I was fortunate enough when I came over to this company. Okay, I learned from one of my I call her my fairy godmother, but one of our first trading mentors in this company, Dr. Kathy Kirkland. She's a pastor out of Killeen, Texas, and she was doing some major things, still is. She's changing lives around the globe, and we had plugged in with her. And I remember being on a session like this with 600 people on it. And she was going over what trading was. She even talked about scripture, Ecclesiastes 11:1-3, where it says it's good to go into foreign trade because you never know what this world may bring. Now, hence, here we are, right? You never know what the world is going to bring. And so what it allows you to do is make money in different economies, right? If you're stuck making money only in the United States, only making money wherever you're born to, you're restricted. And today, me and my wife, we've gained a lot of respect for wealth creation, meaning we understand how to invest in commodities like gold and silver. Okay, we're doing investments in real estate. We ought to understand investing in oil wells. Okay, we understand the power of residual income, and now we understand the power of compound income. So what I'm going to show you is a vehicle that will allow you to compound your money as much as you want and as fast as you want. And wonder if I told you right now that you don't got to know everything. Wonder if I told you when you watch me at night, I will tell you or suggest or whatever we call it, right? If I do a trade and you see me do it, you can do the same thing. See, in school, we have been taught in our head that, cheating is when you look at someone's paper and you copy off what they do. But what they don't tell you when you get out of school is in the real world, those who have become successful, those who have made a lot of money, they did exactly that. They copied off of someone who was already successful. Now, what we call it in the entrepreneur world is called modeling. And if you don't have someone today to model after, that means someone who is successful and has what you want. Maybe they're a millionaire, maybe they make a lot of money yearly or even multiple millions, and you want that. Well, then they can give you the exact blueprint of how they got there. Folks, listen, this is how my wealth got built in my home. Okay, this is how listen, I've got multiple mentors. I got a mentor to understand how to be a man or a husband in my household, right? Even referencing books like if you want to have a great marriage, Divorce Proof Your Marriage by Dr. Rosenberg, okay? You want to get finance, then you have a lot of financial gurus you can plug into. Well, we're going to show you how to trade. We're going to show you how to make money on your own by being able to copy and paste or copy off what someone does. And if you can do that, I will change you. You will have the opportunity, okay? There's no guarantees, but you'll have the opportunity to change your financial path. See, my question was this. What are you doing now? What were we doing now? Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. You see right now in the United States, 80% are in debt. 76% have little or less than $1,000 in their bank account. I want you to think about this. That means out of 10 people, and it might be talking to you, and that's okay, because that used to be me. You know, we weren't debt free and we were living paycheck to paycheck and we had no time, right? No time and debt and broke. That's a bad, disastrous combination. And I had to get around people who were going to make me uncomfortable. And because of this industry, I got uncomfortable. And when I got uncomfortable, my income started going up because I disrupted the cycle. And I started doing what all the successful people were doing. And I started shutting off what all the unsuccessful people were saying and doing. See, a lot of people, over 90% of your population who is not successful, has something to say about what you're going to do. And in turn, the whole goal is they're going to keep you right where they're at. You ever seen crabs in a bucket? When a crab finds out how to get out, but what do the rest of the crabs do? They pull them back in because it's like, if I can't come, you can't go. And we have to change that perspective. And what I love about this industry and what we do is I can not only help you become successful, but I can say, here's the way. I've already been there. And what I want to show you tonight is the way. Okay, so we got involved with a company called I Am Mastery Academy. Okay, and I'm so fortunate by a man who started this company, Mr. Christopher Terry, along with his wife, Isa Delatorre. Christopher Terry has over 35 years of the trading space and experience, you know, well on his way to $1 billion pretty much learning this industry, folks. And now he's so gracious to teach it. He didn't have to, right? He already knew how to trade. That trading is an individual sport. You go in the market, you make the money, and that's it. You don't have to bring anybody with you. But he had this big vision to go and help people learn this skill that is typically taught on Wall Street. Listen, folks, there was no one that was going to come to Compton, California, LA, and teach you what people learn on Wall Street. Do you realize the skill level that is? How much power that gives you? Well, this company taught us that. We brought Wall Street to Main Street, okay? And that's what excites me, because now not only is Wall Street to Main Street, I get to take this around the world and share it with people who weren't in a financial position to win. And now today we're helping people get in the financial position to win in all aspects of their life. And trust me, right now, this is the time to learn about money, and this is the time to start your business online. And I'm going to talk about this here. So what you're looking at right now, welcome to I Am Master Academy. Like I said, my background, I was a pilot in the Air Force, and now I do this full time. I am a full-time entrepreneur and trader. You know, I have a great lifestyle, you know, and it's not all about the things that you accumulate, but the great part is because of what we have and what we've built over the years, we can now help other people do the same, as well as help people who are in need of things outside of trading. Okay, that may be you starting a school in Africa. That may be you building water wells in underprivileged countries. That may be you, you know, donating to your favorite charity. But one thing that I do know, you can't help anybody out if you haven't already helped yourself. And I believe that this is going to allow you to help yourself in doing this. So let's jump right into the information here, folks. Welcome to I Am Master Academy. What we do is we teach you about the foreign exchange market, how to trade it. So what is the foreign exchange? It is an industry that has been around for 2,000 years, okay? And it is where all money is circulated, okay? I'm not going to go into the history about how we were on the gold standard, we got taken off, but what you need to know is the foreign exchange market runs the world, okay? And so when you hear things about currency wars between China and the United States and Europe and Germany, what they're referring to is through Forex, you're watching the different rates and different countries cheapening their currency so that they can have better exports and imports and vice versa. Well, based off of moves that are happening, okay, and I'm going to tell you how to copy and paste it, we make money. And so all that we teach you how to do is exchange one country's currency for another country's currency. Now, there's 3 different ways that you can do that. You can do that in the regular Forex market. You can do that in what we call high frequency Forex, or a binary type of situation, or you can do it with digital currency. Okay, I like to call this the new gold, which it is the new gold. I don't know if you already know that our government, the United States, is creating a digital dollar that will be on the exchange, the Bitcoin exchange. So understand that this is not in question. Now the question is, are you educated to make moves in the market when it happens? Today, I just seen an article about Coinbase getting ready to shift onto our stock market. Do you know how big that is? People have been talking about Bitcoin forever. I've been in this industry now 2.5 years, and now the world is seeing that this is where we're going. But if you're not prepared for the wealth transfer, you're going to miss out on what you can make in this. And what I love is we're going to teach you how to get the wealth transfer. We're going to teach you how to make the money. Because in I Am Mastery Academy, we specialize in teaching students how to trade. We are the best trading academy in the world. I can say that sincerely, that we have the best academy. Thank you, Christopher Terry. Thank you, Isis Delatorre. And so how it works is we give you multiple platforms. We have 4 different academies. One academy right now we're beta testing. It's called our e-commerce academy. So we're going to focus on 3 of them right now, but this is powerful. Now our Forex academy, it's in English. We have English, Spanish, and so many other languages. And what we do is we break down everything that you need to know about trading, starting in your 100, 200, 300, and 400 series. This is like going through 4 years of college, except it's only 3 hours to about 4 hours of education. And they're split up in 5 to 10-minute videos. So it's very simple to go through this. Click on the video. What is Forex, right? The history of Forex. What is trading in Forex? That's your 100s. Teach you about the history and the basics, okay? And then it goes to your 200, what's required for you to learn how to trade, okay? Teach you about indicators. Don't worry, we're going to teach you the easy stuff too, okay? But if you want, you can go through this. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you, cheat code. Do you have to complete the education? Yes, I complete the education. I love it, and I learn how to trade on my own. But I'm going to show you some strategies. If you don't want to go through all this, I'm going to show you how to copy and paste some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you just how to learn one simple strategy on how to make money, and you can start doing this. All right, we have another academy called HFX tonight. I'll be trading HFX with you because it's very fast. We're gonna scout the market in live time, in real time. Okay, so HFX, what is HFX? What's trading HFX? Well, it's high frequency Forex. It allows you to trade in minutes. Can you imagine being able to make, $10 in a minute, $25 a minute, $100 in a minute, or 3 minutes? Or 200, there is no limits to how much you can make based on time dealing with HFX. And the better that you get, okay, the more money that you can make. We have a lot of successful stories in the foreign exchange market, folks. So the next time that we do a webinar, which we're doing one tomorrow, we're going to have some powerful testimonies for you to hear about people who started winning in our company based on just going through the academy. Then if you don't understand the blockchain, we have digital currency. It's our 3rd academy. Okay, we're going to teach you all about how to store Bitcoin, how to trade Bitcoin, okay? How to download, your coin exchange onto your phone, okay? Or how to keep your coins on a USB, okay? So this is what you should know, because this is where the world is going today. I just seen an article where they said in the next 4 years, brick and mortar businesses will almost be obsolete. And you're kind of seeing that right now, right? Sears is going out of business. Macy's went out of business. Starbucks is closing doors. Brick and mortar is starting to be obsolete. A majority of businesses are going online. And so no better opportunity, just like the dot-com era in the 90s, okay? This is your dot-com era in the millennium, okay, in 2020. And if you make the right moves, you may put yourself in the right position, okay? So those are our academies that we offer. You can plug into any one of them, and I'll talk about the different packages. Then we have our Go Live platform. With Go Live, we're going to bring up live educators. So imagine being able to watch a Michael Jordan of the industry, someone who's already made 6 figures, 7 figures. And one of my mentors, she's an 8-figure trader. Listen, she's been doing this for some time now. And she went through the same academy that I'm going through now. She went through years ago. And now she's a very successful trader. And so what you're seeing right here, these are our top 5 traders in the company right now. These happen every single week, where based on the viewings and what people are plugging into. So these are the top traders that people are plugging into right now. Okay, so Millie Mills, she deals with HFX. Jonathan Nunez, he's one of our Spanish educators with HFX. One of my boys, Mr. Manny Quiones, he deals with the harmonic scanner. So I utilize the harmonic scanner to find reversals in the market. And of course, we have Kimberly Torres and Luke Longmire dealing with their strategy. So here below that, when you look at Go Live, you start as a Forex student, you can just go into the Forex library. If you're an HFX student, you go into the HFX library, and vice versa, DCX and ECX, okay? So if I just click on HFX, for example, you're gonna have several opportunities. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay? Over 20 opportunities this week to plug into an educator while they're trading live in the market, and imagine being able to copy off what they're doing. That's what we do. So here's the people that we actually follow within our organization. Mr. Matthew Thayer, okay? He's a 7-figure trader. Millie Mills, same thing. We follow her as well too. You can get on in the afternoon with her. We follow Ivan Cabral. He's a very good HFX trader as well too. Nes Vasquez was the beginning in this company, who brought the HFX platform here, became one of the first 7-figure, now multiple 7-figure traders inside of the HFX platform. So these are people that you're plugging into, that you get to see live, giving you their strategy verbatim. And you're going to see, I'm a student of the academy still, but you're going to see me trade live in front of you and win. Okay. Now understand there's some losses that happen in the market. That's okay. But you learn how to mitigate that. You learn how to really build an account. Okay. So that's our HFX platform. And of course, we have so many other things. So we have mindset, motivation. Listen, folks. Okay. We have different motive. We also have several other educators when it comes to motivation in here. Some of you have seen The Secret. Okay. We have one of our top, and I'm trying to find it on here. Let's see. Right, there we go. Mr. Bob Proctor. Okay. Our master mindset. He's a master mentor in our company. If you've never seen The Secret, I will tell you, join the company. You're going to hear the price and you'll be like, what? For that price, I can listen to Bob Proctor? Because Bob Proctor actually has, some of his programs cost way more than it costs to be a member of our company, folks. So with the mentorship alone, I believe our company is worth it. But then we have a lot of products you can plug directly into. All right. And so that is our Go Live platform. And then last, we get down into strategies. Okay. We make it very simple for you. We have several strategies for you to plug into, whether you're using Forex or HFX. Okay. So here are the multiple strategies that you can plug into. We focus on harmonics most of the time within our organization, teach you about how to catch reversals in the market. In HFX, which you're going to see me bring up here, we focus on Liberty and Hourglass, and to give you a strategy that has been pretty much fail-proof for myself. And I'm going to show you what I use in the market to build my account. And it's been powerful. Okay. I was a Forex trader, still am a Forex trader regular, but I'm an HFX trader as well too. This is what I do when I scout inside the market and I want to grow my accounts fast. I'm going to show you how to compound your money utilizing this system. Okay. So before we talk about the pricing here, here's what I want to share with you. Okay. If there is a way you can compound your money, let me bring this up. You know what? I did not have, and I'm sorry, I came unprepared. I did not have the compound sheet ready. So what I'm going to do, I will not bring it up because I don't have it on here and I don't want to waste time. Okay. But we're going to give you a compound sheet. And that compound sheet shows you basically, for example, I started with $1,000 in my account. We show you how to compound $1,000 to either seven figures or compounds, maybe 250 to 250,000. Now there's no guarantees. Listen, you got to learn this thing. Okay. But you can copy and paste. You gotta contribute to your rescue. Meaning you got to go watch the educators as they trade. You trade with them, or you got to trade with myself, or you learn how to trade on your own, which we're going to show you tonight. It's very simple. Okay. So let me show you the cost of this. So some of you are probably realizing like, what does this cost? It's got to cost a lot of money. And the truth be told, it's not. Okay. I spent 1,000 times more for my degree that did not bring me a job from that degree. Okay. I didn't even use my degree in the profession that I got it in. Okay. Business. Well, I did use it in business. So actually I did. Okay. But in the military, I didn't use it for that. Okay. But, most of us, we spend hundreds of thousands for our degree and it doesn't pay us that. So I'm fortunate enough when I came in this industry, it paid us. So here's what we're talking about. We have 4 different packages. We have our elite package. Okay. The elite package gives you everything. Let me go down here to pricing. So when you get ready to enroll, the person who has you on the session, they're going to give you a special enrollment link for you to get in, okay? For you to become a student of our academy. So in our elite academy, okay, it's $325. That's every product that you just heard me talk about. Every strategy, every money-making thing, every educator, you get access to it all for only $325. Listen, I would pay more to sit down with someone who's made 7 figures just with them to pick their brain versus having access to over 150 educators that are very high caliber. That's only $325, folks, to enroll. That's it. That's all you pay today. Okay. And then you pay $275 a month. Man, that compound sheet, guess what? If you plug in the right way, you can make things happen. This is a drop in the bucket for what's available and what you can do inside the market when you start learning. Okay, our basic academy Forex is $235 one time, $175 a month. You pay $235 today. Now, majority of our folks are choosing either between Forex, okay, or they're choosing in between HFX. Tonight, you're going to see HFX as I trade it live. It's a very simple platform. It's $235 to get started. That's it. Okay. Now, if you're looking like this, like, oh man, it's $235, man, I pray for you. Okay. If you're claiming that $235 is a lot of money inside of your household, okay, I used to be the same way. And I realized my blessings were getting blocked because I had a scarcity mindset. See, I looked at money as how I could spend it, not how I can grow it and invest it. And I realized that I was operating in the wrong way, especially off of biblical principle. When they talk about the three servants, for example, you hear them talk about multiplying. Okay, we are put on this earth to multiply in all things, and we are put on this earth to be abundant in all things. But for some reason, we miss this part. Where we get abundance in what we eat, right? We get abundance in other things that we enjoy and we get pleasure from. But when it comes to growing money, we miss the bus. And so let me talk about this. 235 in one of the richest countries in the world, and you don't have it right now, you need to do this. This is for you. I had to say yes to something like this literally 7.5 years ago. I had to change my life because like you, if you're hearing me, I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I would have said, I can't afford 235. How does that sound? Being 30 years old, 35, 40 years old and saying, I can't afford 235. That was a disruption in my mind, and I had to get over it. Like, there are people that are creating wealth much younger than me. Why? Because they had a different money psychology. And what you get from this company outside of also learning how to trade is we give you a different money psychology, okay? And when your money psychology changes, that's when you start attracting wealth. And so 235, I hope you look at this as a drop in the bucket and something that will give you more blessings on top of what we're looking at here. And then so after your 235, 4 weeks from this, you'll have a monthly payment of 174. If you did want to come and do digital currency, it's the same 235. And then ECX, it's coming. Price will be announced, but it's coming here in 2020. So I'm excited about this one. We will be teaching you how to actually sell online when it comes to having an online store. Very powerful. So that is our platform, folks. When you get involved, someone's going to send you a personal link to get involved, and that's it. Okay, lastly, if you want to be an affiliate of our program, okay, that means, we have some millennials that are killing it right now. This is no different. You have all, Fashion Nova. You see the Fashion Nova models out there. Okay, you got people that are doing supplements, right? No different. There are people looking for a way to make money from their phone. There are people looking for trading. Is it possible that you can run something on your Instagram or on your Facebook, or what's happening right now? There are people that are running live watch parties right now, and all you did was see it and plug in. If that's all you had to do every day was run something live on your Facebook, on your Instagram, or maybe share with your friends how you're making money right now in this season, and you made an additional check from it, would you want to do that? So to become an IBO with our company, it's only $16. Now, here's the catch, okay? What we require that you do, okay, is coming as a customer, because you get to waive your fees. So when you come in as a customer, it's $235 one time. That's all you pay. And if you wanted to waive your fees, we allow you to waive your fees. You go get 2 customers and your fees are waived, meaning the $175 a month that we were showing earlier, you won't pay them anymore. Or the $274 per month, you don't pay that anymore. You now have a free membership just for the company saying, thank you for being a customer. Thank you for showing other folks and bringing them into our company. Okay. There are a lot of different companies out there, but we thank you for being the word of mouth for us, being the ambassador for I Am Master Academy. And if you decide to later, after you refer 2 customers, if you decide later, let's say, hey, I want to start getting paid for bringing more customers in, you can do that. And when you bring more customers in, okay, $16 monthly for your IBO to become a business partner. And then our comp plan is powerful. Okay, let me share that with you, and then we're going to hop right into the live trading session. Okay, our comp plan is the best compensation plan in the world. Hear me closely. Our comp plan beats out any McDonald's franchise owner. Yes, I said that. If a McDonald's franchise owner does not make, for the most part, more than our top earners in our company right now. And so this last part is very simple. All we're looking for, I'll tell you, this is optional. And I want you guys to say it. It's optional, meaning you don't have to refer not one person. One thing I will tell you, I pride myself that our company, we teach people how to really trade. We're so good that people learn how to trade and they leave our company sometimes and become coaches for other people. Okay. They try to start their own companies maybe sometimes. That's how good I believe our program is. And it is. Okay. So if you become an ambassador for our company, here's how it works. This is the optional part. You show a person, they get involved, you get paid $25 directly. If they become an elite member, you get paid $50, okay? Very simple. We have a residual pay plan. As your customer base grows, now here's the fun part. It doesn't have to be you putting all these customers in. It's a team sport. Do you realize that wealth building is a team sport? Really, the truth is the only way that you can become wealthy is by helping other people. Most people don't get that, though. The only way that you can really become wealthy is by helping other people. How do I know that? Okay, you're a millionaire, you go start your own business. Guess what? You got to hire people to work your business. You know, I have a lot of things that I don't do around my house because I do business in other ways. So I have people that mow the lawn. Okay, so hiring services, or I have rental properties that I get other people to manage, or I have renovation properties where I hire a team to go in and renovate the property. So you create jobs in all type of ways. Okay, but you can't create jobs or help people if you haven't helped yourself. And so here's a way for you to help people and create wealth and have it be a team sport. And here's the great part. We're all building together right now. You don't even have to do this one day in your life. All you got to do is get good at sharing the concept. Could you go live with me on Instagram? Could you go live with me on Facebook and just give your testimony? If you can do that, we're going to show you how you can build up a massive check and learn how to trade at the same time. So the first goal, you refer 3 customers. When you refer 3, you start getting a guaranteed of $150 a month. Now, hear me closely. For my networkers, you've seen something like this before. The company got you in and you realize the comp plan is not what they told me it was. I get it. I was there. I got to the top of a company only to realize that I didn't get to the top of the pay. Okay. Top of the company in rank, but not to the top of the pay. Here, that's not the case. When you hit the rank, you make the money. Platinum 150, $150 a month for 3 customers. Now let's check this. Let's say that you know a lot of people. Maybe you get an influencer, Instagram influencer. They love what they do. They show their network. They get involved. Your customer base grows to 12. You're now making $600 a month, guaranteed residually. Guess what? The team keeps on growing. You're making money in the market. You share with them how you did it. Your team grows to 30 customers. You didn't bring all those customers in. You may have only brought in 3 or 4, but your organization grows to 30. You're now making $1,000 a month for the rest of your life every single month as long as you maintain 30 customers. That's pretty powerful. There is no company with a compensation plan like this, okay? And here's my story, and here's the company's compensation plan. Okay, Platinum 2000 means you make a guaranteed monthly income of $2,000 a month. Now, here's the best part. We pay weekly. So you get your $2,000 monthly. Every week, you're going to get paid $500, okay, for 75 customers. When your 75 customers grow to 225, guess what? This may do that because you help someone get the Platinum 2000, or you help someone get the Platinum 1000. When you hit Platinum 5000, that means you're making $60,000 a year in residual income. Do you realize you are now above the combined household income as an individual in our company making this amount of money? We have 19-year-olds that are running through this comp plan and above. Platinum 5000 means you make $60,000 a year. That's $2,500 weekly. Okay, Chairman 10. It took us 4 weeks to hit Platinum 5000 when we came to the company. It took us 60 days to hit Chairman 10. Okay, that's a guaranteed $10,000 a month. It took us 16 months to hit Chairman 25. That means $25,000 guaranteed every single month. Plus, you get a 1% infinity bonus from the company. So on average, your pay is going to be about $27,000 a month, folks. Is the most we've ever made in a network marketing company. Okay, and we've only been in the industry now 7.5 years, and we're on our way to Chairman 50. Chairman 50 is $50,000 a month. Listen, I'm still the same kid. There's nothing special about me except I believed in this. I believed in the people. I believed in Christopher Terry. Okay, I had never made this amount of money in my life, but I was coachable. See, I realized my circle back in the days, they were out here Platinum 2000. That was my circle back in the days. Then I started elevating. I went to the military. My circle was around Platinum 5000. Okay, that's 60,000-ish range, middle class. Okay. Then I entered network marketing, and then my circle went to 15,000 a month, 25. Now my circle all the way up to we got a top rank in this company called Chairman 750. Okay, yes, believe me, it's real. Okay, 750,000 a month. This is not for everybody. This part is not for everybody. But if you're in a situation right now, I'm giving you an out. I'm showing you how to get paid, how to change your family's future, how to change your financial GPS. Chairman 50 means you make $50,000 a month. Chairman 100 means you make $100,000 a month. Chairman 250 means you make $250,000 a month. And Chairman 500 means you make $500,000 a month. Question: if someone at the age of 20, 21 can hit Chairman 10 and beyond, why can't you? Okay, if you're sitting at home right now and you're scratching your head, say, I don't know if this really works. I don't know. I got over 300 people that say it do, that say this part works. And you know what? Most of them are millennials. They're 21, 22, 23, 24, making $50,000 and $100,000 and $250,000 a month. So my question to you is this: if they can do it, can you? I had that Me Too moment, and I hope you have the Me Too moment too. See, when me and my wife came in, we were so grateful that this company was available. Not only did we become residual earners, but I became a very good trader, profitable trader, and we're about to show you that right now. So it's going to be a simple decision. Here's our income disclosure statement. Go to our site to see this, im.academy. You can print it out for your own records. And it's a simple decision that we're going to ask for, folks. This is not a sales pitch. I don't believe we're looking for everybody. Okay. If you don't want to change your financial situation, or you don't like to trade, or you don't want to make money this way, that is fine with us. But if you do, we are open. We want to bring you on board, make you a part of the family and the community. So if you're an A, that means you're ready to get started. So what I want you to do is get back to the person that invited you on and say, hey, I'm ready to get started. I want to do this. Okay. They're going to give you their referral link, and they're going to send you a fast start so that you can get everything set up so you can start trading with us. Okay. If you're a B, that means I'm ready to add a couple quick questions. Now stay on because I'm not done. If you're a B, definitely stay on. Okay. Because I'm going to show you the trading for real. And that may answer your questions, or that may show you what it is we do. If you're a C and you stayed on this live this long, I'm not going to say that you're not interested. I'm just going to say that you have some reserves. And what I want you to do is I want you to research this. I want you to go look back at this video. Everything that I just talked about, I want you to go research it and see if it was valid, if I was telling the truth. Okay? That's all that we do, is we tell our truth. And so here's what I want to do now. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and bring up my charts here. And I'm going to show you guys how we trade, what we do in the market for real. And we do this, it's fun. Okay. Imagine being in a house, and we're going to be having big launch events where we're trading together. And imagine we're all in a room. You want to grow some, you want to make money. And we're all in a room and we're trading together. When I sell, you sell. When I buy, you buy. And we get paid together. That's our community. That's what Legacy Worldwide is about. It's about creating legacies across the world, breaking the chains of poverty. And what you got to understand, if you keep doing the same things that you've been doing over the past several years, you'll keep getting the same thing. Isn't enough enough? Isn't it time to change and disrupt? I was just listening to a Tony Robbins audio, and Tony Robbins said most people don't become successful because they get upset when they get disrupted from what they're comfortable with. Meaning you start seeing people who are elevating around you, but you're getting uncomfortable because guess what? It's not comfortable to be living paycheck to paycheck. I know that. But then to even see someone excelling past that, either you're going to get, upset and go do something about it, or you're going to get upset and tuck your tail and stay right where you're at. That was me 7.5 years ago. I got upset that I was bringing in money and I wasn't financially free. And we plugged into this industry. And now life is different today. Like I said, we are debt free. We are financially free. What does that mean? Financially free? That means all the money that comes in my household. Okay. All my bills are already paid every month automatically. I have money coming in where I have to choose where to invest it at, because obviously I don't just want to keep cash in my account. So we invest in different vehicles. And now all I see is my money just grows more and more and more. Now we can't seem to stop the money from coming in. And this is a true statement, folks. But I remember the time that I really needed it and it wasn't coming in. And it was me. The reason it wasn't coming in because I had ego. I wasn't willing to say, you know what? You're right. I need to do this thing. And today we do that. And better yet, I teach it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the strategy, folks. Now, those who are getting started right now, if you're going to do regular Forex, that's cool. We have a fast start for that for my HFX Forex. So when you go to our legacyworldwide.net, this is our fast start system, okay? You don't have to do anything except go here. If you want to show somebody what we're talking about tonight, go to our full overview here. It shows you how to enroll once you get the link from your enroller, okay? It shows you all the required apps you need to start trading with. Here's how you plug into our communities. Here's how you set up a regular trading account, okay? Here's how you get your MT4 set up, which is our trading app. Okay, here's how you connect it to your broker through here, and my wife's going to do a video for you. And if you want to do HFX, okay, here's how you start it here. Okay, it says HFX, you go through 6 steps. Once you finish these 6 steps, you're ready to make money with us. We're ready to go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hop into the money. You're like, Randy, okay, I get it. Show me the money. All right, I'm going to show you the money. All right, so this is what we call binaries. Okay, I just did a trade. Here's the funny part. I just did a trade before this session here. Okay, this is one of the first trades. This is my first trade of the market. Okay, now this dollar trade I just do, I'll explain why I did that dollar trade there. Okay, so I put up a $20 trade and I made $14.71. Okay, that was my profit. So they paid me a total of $34.71 out. Guess what? I compounded my account. I grew my account by now 2% already, my first trade. So now what you're about to see me do, because I need to still do my trading anyway, I'm going to do some more trades to grow this account. Now, there'll be times I take losses, but I'm just going to take and follow exactly what they taught me how to do. Now, there are 2 strategies that I like to combine together. Okay, so here's what we're going to look at. Personally, I like to look at what they're going to pay me out. So I look at the strength level, and here's how I choose my currency that I'm going to trade with. Okay. But let's just go look at the product real quick. I'm going to look at something called hourglass. Okay. You see this arrow right here? Anytime that this arrow shows up, it's telling me, you know, I need to go into a buy. So we're going to look at USD JPY. Okay. So let me go back here. USD JPY looks like it's paying us out 75%. You know, I'm going to just do, we're probably going to do 15. So let's do a $15 trade on this one. Okay. And I'm going to look at hourglass. So it's giving me the up already. So here's what I'm looking for. This arrow represents 3 points. Okay. What I need to happen, you see this, we call this right here, this indicator. Once this, we call this area, it's called oversold. Okay. So we're going to look for the buy. Once this trade starts going through this green line, I'm going to look to push the buy button or the call button. Same thing here. But I double this up. Okay. There goes my arrow again. Let me go and go faster. We're going to go to USD JPY because I want you guys to see this. Okay. Real quick. There we go. Boom. Bam. Okay. I'm going to go and do this call, and then we're going to talk afterwards about what we just did. So I'm doing a call for 3 minutes now. Okay, looks like USD JPY are the same. Now, typically what I do is I look at both of these. Now, typically I want JPY to be stronger, USD to be weaker. That's my last indicator I look at, but they're both the same, so it's okay. Okay, so as long as this stays above, and I'm gonna show you why I did. It was just this simple. Okay, if we have to roll it over, rollover means that if I need more time for it to go into profit, I just got to roll it over, pay a little extra fee to the broker. Okay, so right now we are in profit. You see, let me give you my open trades. So here right now we're in profit. Okay, so that means they're going to pay me out. Let me let it update here. Still just showing 15. Well, let's let that do its thing. It's leveled out there. So let's go back here. Now I'm just going to walk you through it. There we go. It's going to pay me out. I put $15. Going to pay me out $26.70 as long as it remains above. Now here's what I'm going to do here, because I don't like the way that's leveled out here. So let's do this. This is why I do dollar trades, by the way. They always do this to me. Let's see if I can. All right, for some reason, this is, actually, let me do a putt here. So there we go. We're nicely in profit either way, so it doesn't matter. It's all good. So as long as it stays above here, we're in profit. So let me just walk you through what we've seen, okay? So here we go. So what I looked at here, this is called the simple scalping. And all I have to do when I see it hit this band here, this is a buy band, okay? I call it the Bollinger Band. As soon as it hits the bottom of this band, and we're oversold, as soon as the trade goes through this blue line here, and on both of these, I can make the trade, but I go a little bit extra. I use 2 indicators. I go to hourglass as well too. Okay, on hourglass, you see it came down a little bit. Let me see if we're still in profit though. Let me try to see if I can get, I don't want to refresh it because it's going to mess me up here. Let me see if I can get this to stop refreshing, because I want to do a call here. Not letting me. It's okay. We're in profit so far. Typically, I like it to go way up. So what I do is I put a $1 trade here, okay, because I trap the price. And so if it does go down, it typically goes back up. It won't dip down. Okay, I don't like to be this close, but we're good. We're in profit right now. Very simple. All I did was, you seen it. I just followed what it did. Went to the Bollinger Band. I clicked the call button here. Click the call button here. Hourglass. Okay. Soon as it hit this arrow right here, plus it going through here, I click the call button. That's it. That's trading. So let's see, it's trying to creep down on me. It's okay. Like I said, typically I don't do it this close, and I typically do a $1 lot. So here we're gonna close this trade out. So congratulations if you cleared the trade already. So boom, we just made money, folks. We all just made money, just like that. That's how we trade. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna end the session here because we did an overview. But what we do as a team, we're going to be doing this often together and make more money. Look, I just grew my account, went above 1,600. Okay, I started this week out with 1,580. I made money last week, and now we're going to grow it again this week. Okay, and if I can, let me show you the compound sheet real quick. So now let me look up this compound sheet now that you've seen that. Let me find it real quick. There we go. We got it. I got it. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm following here. So I just closed out my trade. So you're gonna have to watch me do. This is my actual trading plan. Okay, so here's my actual trading plan. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me make it bigger just in case. A lot of folks, they think we're playing. This is real. We do this for real. I enjoy what we do, folks. It's too easy to do it. Some of you, you just see me do it for real, but you wouldn't believe it if you didn't see it for real. Okay, so let me do the view here. All right, so this is my personal trading plan for real. Okay, so you just see me close out a trade. So here's what I started. I was already above 1580. I just got so my goal for this week or over the next day or so is to grow this account by 8%. You just see me close out 2%. Okay, all right, so we got that done. Now I just got to do that 3 more times, and I'll be done here, and I move up to the next one. Now here's what's powerful. Look how we move up, 8% growth. This is called compounding your money. Okay, so I grow my $1,000 account. Once I'm said and done, after 90 successful, trade sessions or 8% trade sessions, you grow a $1,000 account to 7 figures. Now, this is not guaranteed. Okay, this is not a guarantee. You have to work for this. You got to learn the skill. You got to follow the educators. If we're trading together, however, when I trade, you trade, guess what? We all win together. We lose together, we win together. You plug in to go live, we win together, we lose together. The great thing is we're good at what we do. So I get to fast forward your education while you're learning how to do it on your own. We're going to do it together. And I'm going to hold your hand until you learn how to do it on your own. But what I found is I got brand new HFX students that got in last week and they're already trading on their own. They're already having high success rates. Why? Because I am Academy Works. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this company here. So what I want you to do, that's our session. If you're just now seeing this or you see the recording of this, I want you to get back to the person that invited you on and let them know that you're ready to get started. And I look forward to welcoming you to the Legacy Worldwide family. I look forward to trading with you, whether you do Forex or HFX or whether you decide to do both. I'm an elite member, so I did everything. I would say now I like to push the elite. Okay, you are making money in all aspects. Why not? And so I got involved. We became elite members, and you can see, look, I made the money in front of you. That's what we do. Okay, and that's a small amount. My good friend, Mr. Matt Thayer, you're gonna see him drop some trades, and they're out of this world. So that is my time, folks. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being on this call. Feel free to share this with anybody. Feel free to share this on your Facebook page if you want to share with other people to get them interested in Forex. But I want to thank you first for those who have made the decision. Welcome to the team. And in everything that we do, let's continually leave a legacy. You guys have a great one. Peace.